Welcome to our fifth in the series of top rewind location videos we have produced, where we look back at our Ireland series in a quick and easy short format video, so it's hopefully easy for you to view. We reflect on areas that we have travelled in our 9-week trip of Ireland and try to pick out our top 3 locations, and that has not been easy. Hopefully these may be a consideration for an upcoming trip you may have, and if not, maybe just a few minutes for you simply to sit back, enjoy a collage of memories that Ireland continuously delivered to us. The locations have been chosen maybe for a simple view, or a walk, or a place of interest that has simply invoked an emotion and a memory for us. This video focuses on the largest peninsula, that of the Ring of Kerry. We found this very difficult to narrow down to 3 top choices, with a long list of candidates that narrowly missed the final decision, so it's well worth dedicating more time and exploring this area.
Well, here goes, and like Stu said, it's not easy, but number 1 is the Gap of Dunlow. Now it appears that you can't drive the gap, but then again we've seen many posts that say you can. But in our minds you don't want to, as you need to splash out a bit of the holiday money and take a ride on one of the local horse and cart rides. And I had an experience that will last me forever with Pat, our driver, and Dolly, who pulled us there and back. And I say driver, but in fact I was allowed to drive all the way there and back. The valley that's leading up to the gap is stunning, with the river that runs throughout. And the shoreline of Ogger Lake gives a view you won't forget. Now the ride takes about an hour, although I think you can pay more to go further into the gap. And on a bright sunny day it transports you right back to a time gone by. Oh, and if you see Pat and Dolly, say hi from us. Now our number 2 choice is the village of Sneem. It's a really popular stop off for many tours, as the village sits on the river of the same name that brings the village to life. And looking at the water cascade through the rocks from the bridge is mesmerising, and even more so if you catch it after a good downpour of rain. The village has a few shops and enough bars to keep you entertained, and Murphy's Bar was our pick. If you're travelling in a motorhome or campervan, you have to stop at Goosey Island that sits on the bend of the river. And the village has plenty of notable history. And don't forget to taste the local food in the cafes there. And using Sneem as a base, you'll find that there are some great large circular walks that simply get you out into the surrounding lush green countryside. And finally, number 3 location is the historical Drennan House. Now this serves as a backdrop to the history of its owner Daniel O'Connell, who was a key person at the heart of political change in Ireland. The house tells his story, and of course that of Ireland, with Daniel, who was a pacifist and humanitarian, at the heart driving change. The house sits in grounds with walks to nearby beaches and the Abbey, where his late wife was laid to rest. So that is our varied top 3 locations to consider around the Ring of Kerry. But with a long list of locations that missed the final selection, this peninsula deserves discovering.
So do you agree with our top 3? Or are there other gems we should have added or indeed missed completely that's in your top 3? Drop them in the comments as we may look at them when we return to Ireland.